So, this is Stephanie Robbins, and today I will be talking about Dogo News. And basically, what this is it's current news events for kids, and it's a great news outlet. It talks about current events, past events, and it's really awesome. You can actually, it talks about current events, science, social studies, world environment. You can do fun, video, sports. What I really like about this is you can do it by current events, categories, and what I like is you can filter it by the grades. So it goes from K1 to second, third grade, fourth, fifth grade, sixth, eighth grade, ninth and 10th grade, and 11th and 12th grade. So if they're at a certain reading level, it's going to be filtered for them. So you're going to get that content based on that specific reading level. So that's great for them. Another thing I really like about that, let's go to science. I really like science, so let's do that. And this is a really cool article. The pictures in these are amazing. So that's another cool thing. Let me see here. These ants explode, which is crazy, to protect their nests. Comprehension. These articles are really based on comprehension. So you see how these are these words here are highlighted in blue. You can click on these words here, and it's going to pop up with this little box here, and it's going to give you the definition. Sorry, let me slide down here. It's going to break down this word. It's going to tell you what type of word it is, an adjective, the origin of the word, the related forms, what it can be confused in, the synonyms of that word, examples of that word, so like other uses of that word. So most important, it is delicate, balance, and structure make it an incredible form, an incredible food, wine. So it's going to give you other examples of that word, which is awesome. So it's going to give children other examples of the use of that word. The British dictionary definitions for that word, and the derived forms of that word. So I think it's great for the comprehension use of that word. So it's just wonderful. Pictures, videos. Look at this.
For many species, defensive moves are intended to spare one from death. That's not the case with the minor workers caste of a newly discovered exploding ant species. Like others of its kind in social rank, it blows itself to bits when threats loom. Notably, they do so for the greater good, as during the explosion, the ants spray the enemy with sticky toxic liquid, sparing the colony from imminent attack. Fascinating though the creatures are, very little has been known about them. Thanks to researchers from Brunei, Thailand, and Austria, a wealth of new information has been gathered.
So that's just comprehension, which is something that we stress so much for our children in learning with literature and whatnot. That is just going to be a great tool to use within the classroom. And learning about current events and whatnot is just wonderful. Let's see, social studies. You have social studies. And a lot of these articles are kind of repeated. We've got sea turtles, which is something we're talking about currently in our classroom. It's just great. And a lot of these images will enlarge if you put your mouse over them, which is kind of cool. And I know that reading the newspaper, for children, they don't newspaper for kids, that's boring, that's not interesting. This is something that's going to kind of grab a hold of them. It's going to be a hook for them to get interested into reading about their current events and getting involved into those current events and what's going on in their world, and grabbing a hold of them and making them interested in what's going on around them in their environment. Like I said, a lot of these articles are repeated. Let me see here. You can also search. Say you want to find a topic about, let's say, dogs. You can use your search engine to search about dogs. So, video of the week. There's a video of the week also. So we have video of the week about dogs. There's a brave dog saves a family of goats and stray deer from California wildfires. So you can always search videos, what you're interested in, which kids I know like to do that. There's fun videos. There's all sorts of things that you can find here. Also, I know it's not connected to the Dogo News, but there's books also connected to this website, which I thought was pretty cool. So students off of this website are connected to National Geographic Kids. So off of this website, they are connected to books like series, freebies, all of that. Also movies. So this website also spans off of kind of delve deeper into stuff, which I'd be more concerned with the books. But so this could lead into, kind of delving deeper into those books and whatnot. So it's a pretty interesting website, and I thought I was pretty happy that I picked this one. So it's pretty exciting, and I actually might just get my news from this one instead. It's pretty entertaining. And I just like the current events that it has. And it has, you can get weekly, monthly, and whatnot. So you have this week, this month, down here, like the volcanoes that are erupting right now, which is pretty sad. But also it has the standards listed here. Like you have your Common Core standards, National Academy of Science standards. Like I said, they have the grade levels here. So you have those standard, the level 5 through 11. You can do the words. Oh, there's also a comment section. And when you sign up, like you have your kids and teachers, they don't list the children's names here. So that kind of has children are protected on this website, I think up to a certain age or so. So a lot of times, let me see if I can find it. Instead of listing their name, I believe it'll say kid. I saw it earlier. Let me see if I can find that comment section. I saw it earlier, but instead of listing their name, it said kid instead of the child's name. So I just thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, this is just a wonderful tool, and I just thought it was a pretty amazing website. So it's a great tool to have in the classroom, and you guys should definitely check it out. So if you're a teacher or even a student, this would be just a wonderful thing to use for just knowing what's going on in the world, as well as just keeping yourself educated on the current news and events, and even just finding out some information on what's going on, or even just wanting to know what's going on in the world today. All right, thank you.